Uptown killer, them a spin real bad, spinnings up, dirty action. Real badness, I want party with it. And so Philip, rifle for Iraq and Gaza, me live. First of it, when I'm wrist jeans up, don't shake, don't puff it up, don't be pocket suck, don't care free, and the power is like a must, don't fuck, bitch, don't. Cause I had to get tea today, guys. Cause the bloating is crazy. Man, holy hell, I hope this isn't aging, man. I hope this is not the aging process. Boy, I'm just like, I'm bloating over a couple bowls of cereal? Nah, this can't be what aging is like, dog. This can't be it. Anyway, that's all I got tea, but I'll probably start drinking tea. I haven't been working out as much and moving around and shit, but I have been like doing my PT and stuff like that. So you could say that. You could say that I am sort of working out. Anyway, I don't want anyone making fun of my hair right now. I'll call you a racist. And then also, secondly, I think it looks good. And then thirdly, we're getting it retwisted anyway. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah! I swear, man, it's not. Ooh, let's go ahead and get into it. I got my new mic. This is my new mic's first live stream, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to classy ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Hendrix. I told you I'll start at 10:45, but we started like 10:58. It's okay. Ace is playing against the Merc. If you're probably watching that game and not watching the live stream, I understand, okay? But I hope we get a lot of people in this live stream. I didn't put any catchy title or nothing, but I really hope we get a lot of people in this live stream, because y'all funny, man. This one right here, y'all see the title. This one right here, this is for them. This is for them Reddit Liberty fans, boy. This for them Reddit Liberty fans. The one that pulled a masterclass at deflection. Oh my lord. I might post the thread link in this description for this live. I'm gonna post the thread link for this description live and see how they pulled a Mona Lisa level deflection when I told them the status of our team. I'm gonna say the status of my team, because when you so favorite something that you can't critique it, I lose respect for you. Because you know what you are now? You're a blind loyalist. You blind. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, rule my creators. I'm blind to them. I'm done. You're blind loyalists. Y'all don't like calling out Coach Sandy for some reason. For some reason, they Coach Sandy has their loyalty. You know? I don't know what Coach Sandy has done to win over your loyalty. And you know what? Before I get on these Reddit detractors, these Reddit deflectors, I will say I do know there's a sect of Liberty fans. I don't even know Liberty fans, but there's some Liberty fans. Yes, there are some Liberty fans out there that understand that Coach Sandy's mid. Okay? And I've also said, and it's crazy because Coach Sandy was literally under the spotlight of the WNBA finals, and the consensus from casual to avid to average WNBA fan agreed that Coach Sandy not it. They were talking about firing. They're talking about whether Coach Sandy wins or not, she should go. And guess what, guys? This isn't even a live stream about fire Coach Sandy. No. That's not it. Because guess what? Like I said on this channel, you heard it here first. We've already talked about this numerous times, and the Liberty's, whack of a system, because we don't really even have one. But again, people were saying Coach Sandy shouldn't even have the job whether she wins or doesn't. So I do know there's a group of fans out there. There's a group of Liberty fans out there that aren't blind loyalists. Into them, salute. Excuse me. I probably gonna start bourbon the more I drink this tea. I don't know why I did that, but I at least I know that I'm not alone in this, and I'm not calling out because, oh my god, I wanted to troll these Reddit users so badly. Not I left a comment in there where I described what I thought about what's going on with the Liberty. Same thing I've been saying on this channel. Same reviews you've seen me do. Same film breakdowns. All that. All I did was put it in chat and say, listen, I got a YouTube channel where I cover this because someone was asking. Someone asked a really good question. A question that I've asked as well. And it's like, what is it about the Liberty why we can't like get going? And I'm like, yo, I think it's because of lack of a system. Check out my channel for what I've said about this before previously. And man, they tried to come after me, bro, on some BS. On some BS. Now, I see someone in the comments already. Who was it? Maddox. He said Liberty are bad without Stewie. We're bad with Stewie. You understand what I'm saying? There was a point in time in this Liberty season where all we had was Stewie and Sab to rely on. No JJ. How do we do without that? How do we do with Stewie? Okay. And I'm gonna be fair. So I don't want anyone thinking that I'm not about to be fair, because all of my critiques of my team have been fair. Right? I don't pull favorites, I don't pull BS, I don't shortchange anyone. All my assessments have been fair because again, the way I am, the way I play, the way I operate, my IQ, it's all about finding the best shot, right? Just how I play. It's about finding the best shot and understanding that defense is a lot easier when everyone's playing it, right? That's how I am on the floor. So for me, when I notice this about myself, when I'm troubleshooting problems for teams, I have to basically immerse myself in that team, right? Or if I'm trying to study a player, I gotta put myself in that player's shoes, and then I also gotta take myself out of that player's shoes or out of that team's shoes and look around them just as much as I'm trying to look through their eye, right? So I can be fair with the Liberty. I can critique the Liberty, and it's really easy to as well because I've been following them for years now. I know what it is. I see what it is. But a lot of people keep shortchanging Liberty. But I'm going to be fair. So here's my assessment. Maddox said the Liberty just need to be healthy. That's all. Okay, that is. I was just having this conversation on social media. With Shorty who said we just need to be healthy. We need to get our stars back. Yes. Are we suffering from not having our stars? Absolutely. But guys, the Lynx just lost 2 games within the past week. Two games within the past week, and they've been without Fee for how long now? Actually, let me pull up ESPN. I don't know why I have the Paige Becker's film breakdown that for that 44-point game. We might talk about it a little bit on this live stream, a little bit, but I have that breakdown incoming for you guys. They've been without Fee for almost 3 weeks now, 3 weeks. Let me see. Pull up the links real quick. And they've been hooping. Whooped us twice in the span of a week or two. And we got Liberty fans talking about we're so back after beating them by 4. And I know everyone gonna say, oh, the final score was 10. Okay, the trash buckets at the end. Do you want to tell me the score when everything was close? 75-79 before Sabrina hits a jack up 3 where she's probably 13% on the season from 25 plus feet. 75-79 before a prayer hits. This is the same situation as us being down 2 before a prayer hits in the finals. And that prayer was the refs. by the way. I guess you could call it Coach Sandy's prayer. 75 to 79, meaning we were again struggling to beat a Lynx team without their star player. Now you could say, well, we didn't have our star players either. We didn't have our bench. If you need all of your star players just to play well, you do not have either a system or a good system. You don't have a good system, or you just don't have a system at all. The Lynx have been missing Nafisa Collier and just lost back-to-back games. I don't even know if it's for the first time this season. I'm willing to bet it's for the first time this season. And how long have they been without Fee? Hold on. Give me a sec. It's been a minute, though, hasn't it? When was this? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You know why the Lynx are still competitive? You know why they're still able to play? Because they have a system in place. They have a reliable system. They have good defensive principles. That's why. Right here. Oh, so it was a game before this because yes, the Sticks beat the Lynx, but they're coming off of a win right here against the Sparks. So they've been missing Fee since. Pull it up for y'all. Kayla McBride had to go. Here, where is it? Yes. Who's that European player on Minnesota? The lefty, the tall lefty forward, tall lefty big. She's tough. Who is she? Kalina Kova or something like that. She's tough. She's a tough player. She's standing in for Dorka Juhas. She's actually doing a pretty good job. I think she's up in her stock a little, at least up in her WNBA stock. Maybe she's up in her overseas stock as well, but I think she's from overseas, so her stock might already have been high, and I might have been sleeping on her. So let's say the Lynx have been without Nafisa Collier for since June 21st. They just lost back-to-back games. You would think the team who just lost the MVP frontrunner would be struggling a little bit, right? They're without their best player, right? They're without their Stewie, right? They're without their JJ, right? But for some reason, now we are acknowledging that they picked up Dejanay Carrington somewhere along that line, but that was recently. That was maybe like 5-6 games ago, yes? Yeah, 5 to 7 games. Not 5, definitely not 5. 7 games, let's call it 7 games ago, they picked up Dejanay Carrington. But they've been hooping, right? Courtney Williams out here dropping 26, 6 and 6, 26, 5 and 5, whooping that ass. Our ass. They've been hooping. So, is there any Liberty fan that wants to tell me the difference? Huh? Is there any Liberty fan that wants to tell me the answer? Oh, we need Stewie. We need JJ. That's the problem. If you need all your stars to play good, then you're not a team. You're just talent. You are just talent. Now, here's the thing. We talked about this last season where I said Nafisa Collier, the way they built the Minnesota Lynx team, they didn't build it like the typical mold of the Aces and the Liberty, right? They have one superstar. It's damn near like the Minnesota Lynx are Illmatic, right? You got the one MC and a bunch of DJs, but all the DJs are ill, right? All the DJs, they're the best DJs, right? And then on the Liberty, then you have freaking Liberty and like the Aces, call them Wu-Tang, right? All the MCs are ill, and then you got one good DJ. So call maybe a DJ's Fee and DJ for the Liberty. Y'all want to say, what do y'all want to say? Stewie, JJ? Who do y'all want to say? Chat, who do you want to say? Who do you want to say is the DJ for the Liberty? Who? Because I heard, at the beginning, oh, just wait till they get JJ back. And then now I'm hearing, wait till they get Stewie back. So who's the DJ on Liberty, huh? Huh? Chat, help me out, bruh. Because I'm not doing this with the Liberty. I've told I've been saying this shit for years, dog. I literally said you need to have an ethical hacker on your team. You gotta have somebody on your. That's what I think is missing in sports these days. As much as they want to ridicule and critique the fans for being a-holes, you know what the fans are supplying? They're supplying the negativity, the needed negativity, by the way. The needed negativity that gets you off your ass and says, oh, shoot, we should review that play again. Oh, we probably shouldn't stick with that lineup again. Or this lineup we might want to go with. We're not going to sit here and act like there haven't been teams that have heard the noise and been like, oh, let's actually look into this. And the reason they don't like doing that is because, one, it's not just a pride thing, but it's also if I show that I listen to the fans, that means I know I don't know anything myself. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, you better off listening and winning. Remember when the Sparks had to bully Coach Kurt Miller to start Rickea Jackson? Remember that? Rickea Jackson's rookie year, they had to bully Kurt Miller to start Rickea. Like, you don't want to listen to fans, right? But you have no ethical hacker on the team. You have no one giving you the needed negativity to say, yo, this is BS. We have to stop running this. This is BS. We have to stop doing this. We need a different play. We can't just spam this play. 24. The Liberty missed 24 threes tonight and lost by 4. And the crazy thing is, why are we playing like the Celtics when we don't have to die by the 3? Where is the offense we were running at the beginning of the season? Where is that? Y'all had me ready to jump ship on this on this Natasha Cloud bandwagon. I was like, fuck the future. You know what I'm saying? Where is that? Where is it? Now I don't see it. Now I don't see it. We'll get to T Cloud too, because Liberty fans, I'm back on now. I have to be real. I'm keeping it a bean. I'm trying to remember how I felt about T Cloud, because I did voice my warnings before. What was it? A trade that happened, and I said, you know what, you might as well go get Natasha Cloud. What happened? I think Indiana was stacking. I liked Indiana's move, so I was just like, all right, you know what? Go get T Cloud. The way T Cloud played against Indy, especially at the beginning of the season, the way she was playing at the beginning of the season, would she earn a Player of the Month, or was it Player of the Week? I believe it was a Player of the Month, right? Her first Player of the Month of her career. I said, this is the T Cloud we need. If T Cloud playing like this. If T Cloud playing like this, okay, maybe the trade was worth it. But Liberty fans, you wanna tell me what's up? Like, you wanna tell me, like, go? Y'all were saying, hold on, Liberty fans, stay with me. Y'all were saying, win now. Remember that? Y'all were saying win now, and I said, hey, I think we're cool with like Izzy Harrison and who we pick up? Why am I tripping? Who we pick up? We didn't pick up anybody else, but I was cool. I was cool with the Izzy Harrison pickup. Maybe I'm tripping now. And the fact that we got Emma Meesman now too. Whatever. I said, I think we're cool. Like, I like the fact that we're bringing in Izzy Harrison. We got Niara coming off the bench. Kennedy Burke been killing it. We have Leo back. I said, cool. I think we cool. We don't really need, like, why trade our future for a 33-year-old T Cloud when most of our stars are in their 30s? Remember, I did voice my concern. I did say, yo, hold on. Like, I don't know if this is worth it. We gave up a 2025 first round pick 7th pick, right? Pull that up. We gave up a 2026 first round draft pick for Natasha Cloud. Where your poppy at? Where your poppy at? Where Poppy? Oh, Poppy running away from Marina Mabry under the hoop. I didn't know we were supposed. I didn't know Poppies were scared of Marina Mabry. Since when do we fear Marina Mabry under the basket? We already have a guard that dribbles, picks up the ball, throws it away. Why is Natasha Cloud doing the exact same thing? You are here to do the opposite of what Sab does. And that's actually play decent basketball. That has been non-existent since the start of the season. So to the Liberty fans that kept telling me, oh, we gotta win now. The championship window is, you never know how big your championship window is gonna be. And I said, bro, look at the team already. Like, look at the team. Where are we going? Like, we can add pieces. We have 2 draft picks that we can add in the first round. We can add pieces. We got draft picks sitting on the bench right now. We're not really developing. We had to cut Marquisha Davis. We had to cut we cut Jalen Sherrod. You're signing Stephanie Talbot. Okay, Emma Mieseman, I'll give you a pass for that. JK on his BS again. Great. But we signed that nipple hiring, boy. Okay, fine. You want to sign Emma Mieseman, you want to sign Stephanie Talbot, but we're cutting the players we're supposed to be developing. You know it's going to happen. You keep putting all your chips in on this one basket, on this one championship window that you don't even know how big the window is, but you're throwing all your chips in it. Word. And I cautioned y'all. I cautioned Liberty fans. And I literally said this, bro. I said, yo, trading our future because we ain't got no first round. And here's the crazy thing. I told y'all, I said, yo, look at these classes, bro. Okay, you might not be that high on 2025 first round on the 2025 draft class, right? And I said, okay, cool, whatever. But I said, yo, first round pick in 2026, we might want to keep that. And y'all said, and you know what y'all said? Y'all said, no, we gotta win now. And you know what I said? I'm not saying I did stand up in this because I still have the same sentiments, but I said, you know what? Championship window, Indiana over here stacking. I know the Minnesota Lynx gonna come out hot. We don't know about the Aces, too tough. But I like the moves that Atlanta Dream were making. I was just like, you know what? For the teams that are around us, because even though the league is still kind of it's had good parity this season, it's still sort of top heavy. So I was just like, you know what? Everyone's stacking around us. Go ahead, give us T Cloud. Give us T Cloud. I'll take the bolstering on defense. I'll take a little bit of vet leadership. Give us T Cloud. F it. I hope she's going to come in and do what Sabrina doesn't do. Attack the hoop, play defense, take care of the ball, get some assists. Start of the season, player of the month. Okay. This trade is worth it. Since then, the trade hasn't seemed worth it. The trade only is worth it depending on Natasha Cloud's performance. And how has she been performing since she won player of the month? Hasn't been. Why is Natasha Cloud taking 7 threes a game, dog? Why is she even shooting 7 threes? Why is she even allowed? Like, Natasha, where's the dog? The dog is in the doghouse, bro. There's no dog on the court. We all bark in the state. What we bark on away games? Bark in somebody else's yard. You ain't tough when we're barking in our own backyard. That shit ain't tough. That shit's annoying. Go bark on a road game. Go bark in the fucking Minnesota Center. Try not to cuss. I'm sorry. Whatever she does, her performance, bro. And if she keep hooping like this, if she keep hooping sorry like this, bro, you know what? Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, 2025, a 2025 first round draft pick and a 2026 first round draft pick. Y'all seen that 2026 class? The Mystics, I don't know what we on with the I don't know what the Mystics doing, but for some reason the Mystics thinks Jesus in the 2026 draft. I don't know why. They say Brittany Sykes requested a trade. I didn't see that. I was some people keep telling me that Brittany Sykes requested a trade, but I'm just like, did she say that? And people are going off of her Instagram caption. Bro, that could mean anything. Like, give me a source. What the hell? I don't need a mock draft. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the draft right now. Mama Queen tap your panny left hand side, skin out, mad out, get wild all night. No run boom flick pan your head, don't lie. And the program here, skin out, mad out, get. Bro, I know this. Why is it? Yo, what is with WNBA media circulation, dog? Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Take it back. I take that back. Who you expect me to see this? You don't have a Google Images. Help me out, dog. You don't have a list. No one has a list of. Yo, this shit. Sorry. Thank you. Holy. Was that so hard? Jeez, WNBA out. Like, I don't know if we in the right algorithms, man. They keep talking about, oh, this is what fans are searching for during the game, bro. Ain't no way the algorithm this bad. We gave up a 2025 first round draft pick. Now, by the way, that first round had Paige, Dominique, Sonia, Kiki Ariafin, Georgia Amor, and Nisa Morrow at 7, Sanaya Rivers at 8, Sarah Ashley Barker at 9. We had the 7th pick, and we traded it. Tasha, you got to start hooping. Maddox, the Lynx are good without Fee, and the Liberty struggle without missing players. They're built missing players. They're built when they're healthy. Not having Laney Hamilton does hurt too. Yes, that does. That does. Yeah, because we lost Benaja at the beginning. We lost Benaja in May. That didn't help because I saw her in Unrivaled. I was just like, man, adding T Cloud, bro, this shit raps. Like, we got so many guards to choose from. We get like this. We're solid. Oh, back to that point I was trying to make. I understand the build of the teams are different, right? Some teams you're going to have that star player. I was comparing it to friggin' Wu Tang and Nas's Illmatic, and I was asking y'all who the DJ is. Ain't nobody tell me who the DJ for the Liberty is, but okay, let's take JJ. Let's say JJ's DJ for Liberty. That's how they're built. So some teams can be built where the GMs, if you will, just try to load up on the talent, right? Load up on the talent. If we get all the best talent, this should work. And that's usually women's college basketball, really. If we load up on the talent, we'll end up in the championship game. And it's really just a talent grab, right, in college. But that's the same thing a lot of teams in the W try to do. Let's load up on the talent and just let the talent take us to where it can take us to. But the Lynx have been proving since last season it's not just about the talent. You have to have team. You have to have a team. I would say in 2023, the Aces, yes, they had a team, but they had the team and the talent. But they were also a mismatch problem for the Liberty. So I'm not sure if that was more so a talent thing. Maybe if Candace Parker wasn't hurt, it definitely would have been a talent thing. But 2023, I mean, you got Sloot starting at point guard, so you had Sloot starting at the point guard position. So I don't know if it was a talent thing or just a mismatch. I would like to say more so mismatch. You feel me? Asking Sabrina to guard Chelsea Gray, what are we doing? But that's how a team is built. Okay? Even though all teams are, built differently, some teams have the talented players, some teams will have two all-stars or two talented players, two superstars. This team has one superstar. Depending on how they build this team, one thing they always have to have in order for the team to excel, because the superstar can always excel, but in order for the team to excel, you have to have a system. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you have no structure to that, nothing's going to progress the way you think it is. And I don't think Coach Sandy has learned that lesson. It damn near makes me wish that we lost in 2024, so that maybe that lesson could have gotten learnt. You need a system. And the crazy thing is, we started this season with what looked like a system. Natasha Cloud won Player of the Month. Are you serious? The offense was flowing. It was flowing. The stop on Caitlin Clark to win the game in Indy, all that we need. Now look at us. What I just don't get where'd that go? Don't tell me that was a It's like, okay, we have a system that works. Nah, let's revert to the BS we've been doing for the past 2-3 years. No, stick with that system. It was working. You weren't just jacking threes all game. You were actually keeping the game honest. T Cloud ain't hooped in like 2 months, dog. But you Reddit Liberty fans want to deflect so bad. You Reddit Liberty fans want to deflect so badly. Y'all will do anything. Y'all will call out how I type a message. New York Liberty Instagram page, social media team. You guys will hide behind Big Ellie anytime y'all lose a game instead of holding the players accountable. It's championship mentality. You guys want to delete comments where I call out your championship mentality. Right? You not even delete comments. You want to delete posts. Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys this, but last year when we were talking, when I think after Sabrina hit the big shot, I said, "Yo, this is too much. This is too much celebrating. Y'all worried about her hitting the shot? Like, yo, look at how we're playing. This too much celebrating. You're getting happy on a bailout shot, really?" I said, yo, like, calm down, pipe down. We got a championship to win. You know what the admin told me? Oh, we like celebrating our players. Y'all don't know what championship mentality is, and that's why we got bailed out by the refs in the finals. We've been doing the same thing for years, dog, because no one understands what championship mentality is. And here we have this stupid system where again, it always comes back to the player development and the lack of skill development anyway. I don't know why you all think that Sabrina Ionescu is has turned the corner. She has not. I excuse me. I told you guys this as well. You heard it here first. I said I will let you know when Sabrina Ionescu turns the corner. But Sabrina's good games, they're few and far in between. Like, yeah, she can go on a nice little run from time to time. The Aces are smacking the hell out of the Mercury right now. Here come the Aces winning 9 games straight, about to push the Liberty to the 5th seed. Oh my gosh. I just don't know what to say at this point, other than like now I'm like I need these Liberty fans or all you Liberty loyalists. I need you to tell me like what's good. Like talk to me. What's good? Don't run now. Don't run now because we losing to the Chicago Sky at home. Got Camilo Cardoso and Angel Reese actually looking compatible. Don't run now. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's good. Who's the DJ on this team? Where's Tasha Cloud at? Where's T Cloud? Where's the Cloud that you wanted to trade our future for? Where's she at? Liberty fans ain't got no smoke when like y'all do the same thing that the admin be doing. Y'all just hide when y'all lose. Hide when it's time to call out the team. Hide when it's time to hold the players and coaches accountable. You think you're going against them. No, you're actually going for them. You're actually being for them because you want them to be better. Hiding and trying to dismiss and mask over losses and mask over underperformance. That's not being a good that's not even being a fan in my opinion. That's being a bandwagoner. You only want to show up for the good times. That's fair weather. You only want to talk and chirp the loudest when everything's going well, but you're quiet when things aren't. You're fair weather. You're a fair weather fan. You should have the same energy for the losses just as much as the same energy for the wins. That's a real fan. Jacking 37 threes. Over half of our shots were threes. To lose by 6 points. 85-91. The Chicago Sky beat the Liberty on their home floor. Do you think the worst team in the WNBA should be beating the second seed Liberty minus Stewie and a couple of bench players? You know the Sky shot 4 of 8. Sorry, no, is this yeah, the Sky shot 4 of 18 from 3 and were 25 of 29 from the line. What the All right, one recipe for disaster. If another team has more free throw makes than you have free throw attempts, don't expect to win the game. But it also doesn't help that over half your shots were threes. Sab still doesn't understand how to dribble, so she can't shot create. She's not going to be able to create her own shot until she's a solid dribbler. Why is Natasha Cloud shooting 7 threes in a game? That's not what was making you successful at the beginning of the season. You were successful because you were attacking the lane. But here I'm seeing over half of your shots are three-pointers. Why? You and Sab went 2 of 12 from 3 as our starting backcourt. Leonie Phoebus, she's a 44 plus percent three-point shooter, getting 3 threes a game. What system? And y'all defend Coach Sandy. Y'all stay defending Sandy. I just don't understand y'all, bro. I want to laugh, but I want to be the one to say "told you so" and shit. But it's like it's more so sad to me, dog, that not that more people aren't calling this out. More people aren't holding the team accountable, and the fact and this lack of a system that we've yet to install for our team that could maybe bring out the best in the players. Since I don't know where player development is in terms of the pros or in terms of the Liberty specifically. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. So now the Liberty, we're about to slide. I think we're already the fourth seed right now because the Atlanta Dream won tonight. The Aces look like they're on their way to win. They're up 14, I think, entering the. No, actually, I'm sorry. They're up 19 points with 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. So we're sliding out of home court advantage. And you know the Liberty love home court advantage. You know the Liberty love home court advantage. For a team that can't freaking play on the road, you would think they'd be trying to secure a home court advantage. Nope. Aces are about to be 23 and 14, meaning we're about to get bumped to the fifth spot. I'm pretty sure we're gonna stay there too. That's crazy. Aces have now won 9 straight. Liberty are gonna stay in the fifth seed. Indiana Fever is 19 and 16. They're going to lose a couple of games. I really need the Valks to just lose. I need my Mystics to get in the. I need my Mystics to get in the playoffs, man. If the Valks and the Seattle Storm can just tank for a little bit, Indiana is probably going to lose a couple of games after losing Sophie Cunningham for the season now. So that's they've. I think Caitlin Clark also is out for the season. They're not saying it, but I'll say it. I think Caitlin's out for the season. She might make a run in the playoffs, maybe, but she's also news reports that she's dealing with a bone bruise and the groin injury, and groin injuries are tricky. I've dealt with that myself. You never know when you're able to come back really until you do something. It's a hell of an injury to have, but now she got two of those that she's nursing. She's basically out for season. They don't want to say that just because they don't want to write off the Fever. She's out for season. Sophie Cunningham's out for season. Ari McDonald out for season. Sydney Colson tore her ACL. Best like recovery, all of them. I don't like injuries like that. I was actually hoping to see what the Indiana Fever were going to do in the playoffs this season with or without Caitlin Clark. But they're probably going to slide. They're sitting at 19 and 6 in the sixth seed. They're going to slide more than likely. So I'm hoping my Mystics can do something, bro. The freaking Sparks beat them Wings, and Page dropped 44 on 83% shooting. I really needed the Wings to win that game, dog. For more reasons than one. For more reasons than one, I really needed to. Oh my gosh, bro. Why are you letting Kelsey Plum walk into the lane? Kelsey Plum used the glass. That's how much time she had. She had enough time to line up the glass for a bank shot floater. Why are you letting her walk in the paint, dog? Louisa, run to the 3-point line. I forget who was on it. Maybe Haley Jones. Haley, drop inside and contest the shot. She left-handed. You can contest her left side. Make her shoot a right-hand floater. Damn, freaking Sparks and I. Mystics over here. We try to lose over here, losing twice to the Connecticut Sun. I expected that though. I didn't expect us to win either of those games. I actually bet against the Sticks to win those games because Connecticut, for some reason, is somewhat grooving right now. So I knew we weren't going to win any of those games. And also, I think, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They don't. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Playoffs. They don't. Two spots out of the 8th seed. We'll 4 first round picks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Politicking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's that. Liberty, we're sliding to 5th seed. So Liberty, we're most likely staying in this 5th seed spot or fourth. Hold on, 23. Phoenix loses, so they're 22 and 13. They're still above us. Yeah, we're gonna stay in that 5th spot. I think we're gonna stay in that 5th spot. Entering the playoffs is really from the 2nd seed to the 5th seed is really where the action will be, because these teams are literally one or half game difference between them all. I have. I'm not saying that we can't make a championship run this season, but I am saying we're probably just going to run into the same problems we've had for the past couple of years. I just need I need someone. I need someone to how does this I just don't understand how this persists. How does it persist? You need an ethical hacker on the team, dog. You need someone that says like, no, no, this is not right. This forget the skill development and the player development because that's needed, by the way. That is needed. A lot of reason college teams can't do nothing. A lot of reason these professional teams can't do nothing is because your players are lacking skills, even within their own skill sets. Those skills aren't sharp. So you're asking them to do a bunch of you're asking them to run plays and be effective running plays. Sab don't even know how to run off a screen, dog. But forget the player development. Where's your system? Where's your system? Where are the defensive principles I've been asking for years? I've been saying the same thing for years. If your team is just your talent, then are you really a team? Are you really a team? If your team is just your talent, are you really a team? Doesn't matter about the players that you're missing, bro. The principles shouldn't change. The effort should never change. Your offensive system shouldn't change. Right? If you already have a good one. You know what I mean? But we want to trade. Liberty fans, check in with me, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream because I'm just looking at the 2025 WNBA draft right now. And I'm looking at that 7th spot. I'm looking at Anissa Morrow. You know who I really am looking at, though? I'm looking at Sarah Ashley Barker, who's just over there rotting on the LA Sparks bench. Bruh. KK Timpson was picked what? 16th. Tahina Paopao was picked 15th. Tahina over there hooping in ATL. Sarah Ashley Barker, Leah Nye, 13th pick. We could have had Sarah Ashley Barker. We could have had Tahina. An actual three-point shooter. Not the best defender. Not over a T Cloud. But a Sarah Ashley Barker. Oh my gosh. That vanilla backcourt actually might have gone crazy. Because Sarah actually attacks. She actually shoots the mid-range and can shoot the 3-ball. Put her at the one. Oh, fuck. Can't put Sab at the 2. Or if you want to switch Sab and Sarah at the 1 2. Damn, I don't know. Sarah might get cooked at the 2. Sab for sure getting cooked at the 2. So you can't put her at the 2. But maybe it could work. It could work. I mean, you're running Natasha Cloud at the. Yeah, you could have had Sarah. We could have had Sarah Ashley Barker. We could have had Michaela Timpson, who I told y'all was the best player in the draft. I'm out of here, guys. That's going to do it. Like I said, I've been telling y'all the same things about the Liberty for a while now. Ain't shit change. I don't really feel like talking about anything else WNBA because we literally need a chip this year. And the injuries aren't looking good. I don't know how long Izzy Harrison's going to be in concussion protocol. Stewie's dealing with a bone bruise. Again, not an easy injury. Niara's dealing with her knee issues again, which is, this one this one, I will be real, is kind of scaring me because it has been a lot of time off. This is why the players have to get paid more, man. These players have to get paid more because from what the Niara I saw at Praha in winter 2023, some of y'all saw that too, but That Niara, that Niara is it's kind of like damn is we don't know how many years we're gonna get out of knee. No pun intended. We don't know how many years we're gonna get out in Niara. You know, especially with her dealing with her knee issues. So it's like, did we miss an all star season of Niara at Praha? Was that like, did she use up her VC in Praha? Like, are we going to get that version over here in New York? Because like, did the overseas get the best version of her, and we have to deal with, you know, we have to deal with like the gassed out Niara, right? The Niara that's played in two leagues in 1 year. You feel what I'm saying? Like the players have to get paid, man. The players have to get paid. They have to get paid. They have to get paid. Like we're over here ruining careers and shit. Adding miles on the players' legs that just unnecessary and obviously not adding up to anything good. We got to get these players paid. Yeah, we have injuries, but you got to be ready to go into the playoffs with injuries. I don't think any team should be expecting, oh, we're gonna have so and so player back for the playoffs. No, no, no. You should be thinking we're not even gonna have this player. The players with us, y'all might be missing come playoff time. You have to be ready. You see what I'm saying? And that's the other part about the system with everyone saying, oh, just wait till the stars are back. What if they're not? Where's your system? Are you good? Are you able to handle business without him? Because you shouldn't be looking at the playoffs as if we're going to be full strength. You're most likely not going to be. Most teams aren't going to be. So you have to be looking at the playoffs like, all right, from the jump, we already know we're going in shorthanded. We all got to get on the same page. We all got to rely on this system. We all got to play to our principles and our guidelines. And we do not have that. The Lynx do, though. The Lynx do, though. That's going to do it for this live stream, guys. Ran a little bit over time, but that's okay. I appreciate everyone checking out the live stream, everyone dropping likes, watching, viewing, engaging with the content. I appreciate you all more than you think. This has been a while since I've done a live stream, but I just had to come on here and just, you know, I had to chat with y'all, man. I had to put this out there because I don't know if I'm gonna change the title, but this is for them Liberty Redditors, man. This is for them Liberty Redditors, man. Y'all gotta win now. They gotta win now, libs. You know what I'm saying? The Coach Sandy is the one, libs. I don't want to critique Coach Sandy, libs. This for all them Liberty fans all these Liberty fans that don't understand that they're actually fair weather fans. Anyway, I need to find more Liberty fans. I need to find more sensible Liberty fans, not the ones that be trying to deflect. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Y'all take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Thursday evening. Damn, I thought it was Friday. Enjoy your Thursday evening. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Take care. I'm out. Peace.